was able to take advantage of these exchanges, whether it's with politicians and figures at the highest levels of business, indeed with the royal family, but also to be able to meet people on the streets and in the community and in nonprofit organizations.
Being part of the Japanese American Leadership Delegation back in 2005 gave me the greatest opportunity to learn more about my background, about Japan, about U.S. Japan relations. And since then, I've been actively involved in community types of projects, as well as working with the government of Japan. In 2007, I brought over the Nibuta float from Aomori, Japan, which was the first ever in Los Angeles, followed by being a host family of a number of high school students participating in the 2008 Rose Parade. And then soon thereafter, I went to Gunma Prefecture to work on diversity with the Gunma Police Department, with the University of Gunma University.
In 2011, when the tsunami, earthquake, and nuclear disaster struck northern Japan, Diane and I put our heads together and really realized that we were in a unique position to help to tell the story of Japan survivors. It didn't take long for us to come up with this concept of putting together a documentary that would help to chronicle the stories of survivors and also the story of Japanese Americans and how this epic event had really created an opportunity for us to reconnect in very unique ways. So we produced a documentary for television entitled Stories from Tohoku.
Since my JALD experience, I have worked to support economic redevelopment in Tohoku through co-founding and leading one of the first Tomodachi projects in 2012, the Tomodachi Tohoku Challenge. I have since led students to Japan on study abroad and community service in 2013 and 2014. I have been very fortunate to be in a position where I can create opportunities that can inspire future generations of university students to contribute to the Japan-US partnership, foster friendships, and nurture a lifelong commitment to contribute to community building on both sides.
It was my first trip to Japan. I was 55 years old, and it was such an awakening to feel like it was home, realizing my sadness because I'm not really Japanese from the Japanese perspective. And yet in the United States, I'm not really American either. It's my job to bridge the U.S. and Japan together. I'm very proud of that relationship with the U.S. Japan Council. Worked with Asia Society, working with Yoshio Taniguchi. The one that I'm most proud of is starting the U.S. Japan initiative at the University of St. Thomas. We also supported Mayor Anise Parker going to Japan on a business delegation, which was absolutely fantastic.
Tonight, we hosted a potluck for the nursing students from Tohoku and their mentors. A whole bunch of USJC people and other members of the Japanese American community came together, and it was delightful. It was really fun. The thing about being part of the 2013 JALD and the USJC, it really changed the way I felt about Japanese and Japanese Americans. And you get to know more people across the country, and all of us have ties with people in the embassies and in Japan, and it just grows beautifully, where we all have this connected network that is a real friendship. It's not just an acquaintance; it's a genuine relationship with people that I really love.
I think what has been the most meaningful part for me has been the lifelong friendships that I have gotten traveling with each of the delegations, and the friendships that many people have developed, not only with Japanese Americans around the country, but from so many people here in Japan that we have met with, people like parliamentarian Taro Kono, who's hosted every single delegation, and so many others who have understood the importance of Japanese Americans being involved in U.S. Japan relations and the importance of Japanese understanding our history and the contributions that those before us, and we hope those that come after us, will continue to make.